Yo, what's up guys, this is Happy No with the second part of the big thief comparison between Dagger Pistol and Sword and Dagger Thief. This time with the Sword and Dagger Thief after the rune reworks again on a competitive PvP season 14. I'm currently still Platinum 2 after my placement games and after my last game as the Dagger Pistol Thief. And this is the Sword and Dagger Thief, my my Sylvari male thief, which you already know Balsamon, and I will show you some more than awesome gameplay here, hopefully, with the Sword and Dagger Thief, and you can see the comparison between those two. I'm here with Shadow Abyss and White Celestial dice with the backpack of the Illuminatis. Just joking, the, I don't know, Vigil's Honor backpack, which looks pretty awesome, and the dice match perfectly together. I should check the enemies, but I want to get the fractal shortbow skin. Yes, with the fractal shortbow skin it must look even better. Yeah, looks pretty nice. So let's check out the enemies, which you should do always first. We have enemies: one Hollow, one Reaper, the Mesmer, and a Dagger Pistol Thief as well. So my main goal will be to kill the enemy. Oh, do we have? No, I thought we have a core. Are we having a core elementalist? He just distracted me so much. Our main goal will be to kill the Reaper here. We can stealth up with the stealth of the thief. We just have this guy here. He's already down, so we can do attack the next guy. Activate the glob of ectoplasm. I can activate it one more time. Stun break out of this. Attack him. Activate my glob of ectoplasm. Port back. I have to dodge around a little bit. He's playing Deadeye. He using water field on me. Really nice, really nice. I have to wait. He dodged. I auto attack him to death here. Oh, I have against some weird lags, man. Always when I play thief I have weird lags. I can cleave. I don't even have to cleave. Oh, I should cleave. I cleave him. Maybe my ally was able to get up, I guess. Okay, that's nice. Immobilize, auto attack, go back. I have some weird lag, man, but we are doing quite great. I don't know, there are 5 people again. I was not so sure if we have those 5 people here. I wait until he dodges. I can steal on him just to get the glob of ectoplasm, auto attacking him, stealing his boons, dodging there, attacking him, getting out there, stealing his boons, interrupting him, stealthing up, going for the stomp, and easy one. The enemies are having trouble, but they don't even seem to try there, but I don't really care because it's a ranked arena game and it's for competitive reasons. So I should give them an opportunity to come back. But therefore I just gonna show you the strength here of this build and what's the mobility, what you can do with the mobility there. We have to find this guy first, make him dodge. I have lag. I have really bad lag, man. Now you can see this. My ally, if he's getting condi bombed, I just remove the condis. Look at, you can see this. I just remove them, and I just fail my steals because he seems to know where I'm heading towards. Never mind. Enough time waste there. I can try to get something else going on. My Necro is just AFKing so badly there. I need to be careful because the thief could steal on me. And he's done. Nice one. Now you should see this here. He dodged, I steal, I try to interrupt him after he dodges. I interrupted him, and now I can get the decap on close. Really fast, you can see it here. I can get the decap. And normally someone else of my team should recap this point, but now I'm just gonna do it. And also give the enemy team a little bit the advantage to get back into the combat. Your goal should not be to cap points as I'm doing it right now, because meanwhile your team could lose. Especially we had one guy down, and especially because of that we need to watch and try to get that point back. You can see what I'm done. I just don't let the other guy there take so much time. I can do this, activate auto attack, get back here, auto attack this guy, and now just do this, steal, heal myself up, and get out of combat again immediately. I need to be careful because of the thief. He's not healing me now. He healed me now, that's great. I can try to fear. Now just weakening again from the distance. Trying to fear again. Doing this, running, dodging, interrupting this guy. Crippling him, crippling him. Oh, by the way, I'm just wasting so much time. Blocking attacks. That's great. I should have been able to steal on him, but it failed a little bit. Now, if you are on this situation, you have to be careful. You see this? You have to be careful. This is map and game knowledge, guys. You saw? I'm not doing I'm just showing you a little bit the survivability of Sword and Dagger, because I should normally just keep on moving. I should not waste so much time, or I should have finished this guy off. One of those two. He dodged. I'm not able to steal, but I can just attack him here. Give Basilisk Venom to my guy here. I can now try to steal his boons. He might dodge. I am not able to interrupt him. Now I can try and steal his quickness, auto attacking him. He's about to die, yeah. You saw, if you can steal swiftness, quickness and stability, you don't have to be afraid of anything. You can just go on, move, and try to damage. And against those Condi players here, you can just also perma dodge and try to be annoying, same as they are. On yourself, use your healing skill, get away, hide a little bit, don't waste so much time. And if you have those situations when you are low HP or anything else, you just have to try to stay calm, grab your ectoplasm, auto attack this guy to death. Uh-oh, he's down. I interrupt this guy, he will not be able to get the revive, and we get the kill onto this guy as well. Easy money, easy game, easy everything. Whew, now what I'm gonna do is just showing you this. I just missed my Basilisk Venom. Interrupting this guy, getting the revive. Easy win. I mean, the enemy team was not so great, but they at least were able to get back a little bit into the combat. Quite a bit, but I showed you here both. I let them a little bit get something going on because my team was much better than the enemies, but that's something else. My main goal was just to show you Sword and Dagger. You see offense and revives, but normally you should get kills. But as I said, I wanted to show you a little bit the survivability, the damage, and what you can do as Sword and Dagger thief. Because you find a lot of videos from the Sword and Dagger, and a lot where you can just see. As you saw, I killed the holo, and or better said, I was not killing him, but I ran away from him because he thought I would not see him after he stealthed up, and he thought he can kill me. What I did is dodge his attacks, run away, decap mid, and go back to far. That's your main goal, what you have to do. Now, to compare it with a dagger pistol thief, what can you do better or worse than the dagger pistol one? The dagger pistol one has the advantage over you by interrupting enemies. And with interrupting, I mean you'd have also steal, and you can use your steal more frequently than the dagger pistol, but he has an instant pistol 4 that can interrupt enemies. This is like the good thing there. But of course, if an enemy has stability, you will not be able to interrupt that. What you have in order, which is better against as the dagger pistol, is you have better damage output with your sword attacks, plus you have a nice immobilize here, and then you have flanking strike, unblockable attacks, which can be also really nice and pretty deadly, especially if your enemy is trying to revive a downed. You can just steal his boons and then go for heavy damage pressure, because if you remove stability and protection, the guy that is reviving is also really weak during that. What you have next is a little bit more space to play, how to say it. You can do this, and then you can attack here. Then if you are in dangerous position, you can just do this, dodge again, and then just port back. The port just failed. I hate this. Let's just do it here on a free space, because somehow the game just failed. You can just attack here, run the sides down, for example, and then if you are really hard chased, you can just port back and you are safe from no matter where. This is the great thing here. Another thing is that you can combine your mobility to chase enemies a lot better and fast. For example, someone is running away, you can do this. You can then soar to him, dodge an attack, do this, steal on him, and then just hunt down. You are, in my opinion, way better in hunting down enemies, because it does not require you a lot of initiative to chase down an enemy. The sword 2 infiltrator strike gives you a huge movement to the enemy. For example, let's see. I want to get this guy here. And how do I get him? I can do this, do this, dodge, sword 3, do this, get out again. My ports are failing, and then if I want to retreat, I can do this. Easy, easy, easy. I know dagger pistol has also the opportunity to get away really fast from combats, but you have your dodges with shortbow 3, sword 3, you can stealth up, and then infiltrator strike to a point, and wherever you are, you can just port back there and retreat. This is better than the dagger pistol type. And as I said, the damage output is better, plus you can use your steal more often. Steal is like better than pistol 4, of course. And now what's worse than the dagger pistol is that you can't stealth your allies. You have less team support, and with that meaning you are not able to interrupt, for example, an enemy. You can just cripple the enemy if he's chasing your ally, or you can just immobilize. That's the only two things what you can do. But dagger pistol can damage pressure, interrupt them, and steal boons as well, same as you. But he can interrupt the enemy who's chasing your ally, plus he can stealth your ally while you can't stealth. You are just there to support with damage. You can't do anything else, and that's the important aspect of this. Now, skill based are both require a lot of skill. In my opinion, the sword and dagger requires quite a bit more skill, because you are more exposed, which means you can't just stealth up and you are safe, but you have to know when to go in to engage and then to disengage. That's an important aspect for the sword and dagger thief. And mobility wise, I will say dagger pistol has it easier to just, with the dash dodges, to get faster on points. You don't have to think what you're gonna do next and stuff, while with the sword and dagger you don't have so many dodges and the same range when you dodge, so your main goal will be just to go to your short bow, decap the point, don't stay too long and go back again. And you can see it here, you have no dodges, you are really exposed to enemy thieves and revenants like this. You have to know, oh, I have to use my roll of initiative a little bit smarter, not just throwing it out. My healing skill also just not throwing out. But the good thing here is withdraw has a short cooldown, plus it is also a nice movement ability which removes inhibition conditions as well, like chill, cripple, immobilize and torment. It removes that without having any trouble, any unhindered combatant condition on yourself. So you will have also a lot of vigor, a lot of dodges left here. What else can I say? The Dagger Pistol Thief is a little more passive gameplay for the people who want to compare it, and the Sword and Dagger Thief is more aggressive one for aggressive players. So it just, you can also adapt it to your own play style, because you can, how to say it, you can play it in multiple ways. You can be the aggressive player, you can be the guy also with Sword and Dagger that just waits for the perfect opportunity to engage, immobilize the enemy, bring him under 50% HP, immobilize with Panic Strike, and then steal interrupt boons, steal more boons with Sword 3, unblockable attacks finish off, and then Dancing Dagger to just cripple enemies from behind or anywhere else to stop them from moving away from you. And to give you an example here, I'm just gonna go ahead and attack this guy here. He seems to be a soul beast. So soul beasts are a good way to show you what I mean. You can see it here already. I have my 6 conditions there up. I need to be careful. I can steal, I can remove his boons, and you can see I can do damage. And this is what I mean, Shadow Stab Stomp, which I mentioned on my first Dagger Pistol video to compare those two, what you can do there. And now, if you are on this situation, 1 dodge, low HP, and only your healing skill, you have to be careful. You have to keep the distance before you engage again. The good thing here is, with your steal, you are able to get a skill recharged, but only if you hit your target. That's why it is important to always try to play with timing and not just spamming your attacks and skills too early. Mobility wise, they should be equal to the Dagger Pistol, but as I just said, you are more able to do more stuff with your shortbow, and then Sword 2, you can activate your Sword 2 even if you don't have a target, and then if you're getting chased, you can just dodge around, do this, and then port back. Enemies coming back, he's a thief, you can do this, you can play again with it, you have your Shadow Stab, you can do this, you can run away. And you could have again ported back here, go to your short bow and run away again. That's like the things that you can do a little bit better than the Dagger Pistol, but the Dagger Pistol has the advantage that he can stealth up. He is more sneakier, which means he can stealth up and go, instead of walking here the straight line, he can just stealth up. He can go this way also with his short bow and with his dodges, and he can then decap the point while the enemy was not even seeing him because he was stealth, and he's also not able to hear him. And that's like the best thing on the Dagger Pistol Thief, while you will be exposed. When you go for a decap, enemies will see you. That's something in a certain way bad, but it also just tells the enemy, oh, he's decapping, we have to send one back to close to save that point from the enemy thief. And you can see it here, I'm just showing you a little bit the mobility, what you can do to immediately get the decaps, dodge rolling, and using your short bow to get faster to points. It's time to show you the build because I almost forgot it. I'm using Hollowsmith Sword with Mighty Frostforged Hero Dagger and Fractal Shortbow Skin with Shadow Abyss and Celestial Die, which looks really awesome. And I have, of course, celestial hairs. I sounded so weird. I'm using also Rune of Strength because of the max damage output. And you have here now 10, 20, 20, which means 50% longer might duration. And while having this might duration, you will have the 5% extra damage always up. And then here, Sigil of Exploitation and Opportunity is because you will have most of the times enemies under 50% HP, and then with a movement impaired condition, meaning movement impaired is Cripple, Torment, Chill, Immobilize, so you will have a 10% plus the might, 15%, most of the times 15% damage bonus, Sigil of Agility and Energy on the short bow. The same goes with the Sigil of Agility to cleave enemies faster and to apply this combo here with the Choking Gas and Cluster Bomb Weakness combo much more faster, and it is also strong to cleave enemies with Cluster Bomb twice, using it twice, as you can see it here. Then the Mordeur Amulet, because a lot of people ask me for the Power, Precision, Vitality and Ferocity, so you have 70k HP, some nice critical hit chance and more than enough critical damage plus nice power here. And if you steal, you have or at least you will have 2.3k power, 83% critical hit chance with Fury, and you are just really deadly and strong DPS as it is right now. Then Deadly Arts, Trickery and Acrobatics, Mock, Panic Strike, Improvisation, Thrill of Crime, Bountiful Theft, Sleight of Hand, Vigorous Recovery, Swindler's Equilibrium and Upper Hand. The basic standard ones for the Sword and Dagger Thief, because they are just there what makes the Sword and Dagger so strong. I know Sword and Dagger got a lot of nerfs, but in my opinion it is still viable. Same as the Dagger Pistol one, as you saw on those two videos here. The build is just strong because you have, no matter what you're doing, you will have perma vigor, and vigor has enhanced, it should have enhanced effectiveness on yourself, which means effectiveness increased by 50%, and you can see it here, endurance regeneration. It should say something about it. It just gives you a 50% faster endurance recharge if you grant yourself vigor. You can see it here. But instead giving you the 50%, it gives you 100% faster endurance recharge, allowing you, you can see it here, to have twice a dodge within like 3-4 seconds, I will say. And I'm using Vigorous Recovery because a lot of people just ask me as well, why you use this, man? You will have perma vigor if you dodge attacks, but what happens if I have to get out of combat and I have really low HP? I just do this, I can't dodge more, you can see it here, and I just need to get out. And you can see it here, I already have my dodges up even though I haven't dodged any attacks. So it is important to use this skill to have really 100% perma vigor, not only in combat. That's important to know, because of course you can go with pain respawns, 40 seconds cooldown, which is too long in my opinion. You will die more often than this will trigger. And instant reflexes, 90 seconds for only a 2 seconds wait when you get stunned. But a good Sword and Dagger Thief or overall thief, if he gets stunned, he can get out of that immediately. Swindler's Equilibrium for the extra 10% damage and the steel recharge by 50% every 30 seconds. Really nice to have. It's basically because of the more damage, and the steel recharge is also nice to have. Upper Hand every 5 seconds, some HP regeneration, and the main reason to use this is the initiative that you get every 5 seconds. Gain initiative and regeneration when you evade an attack, that's every 5 seconds, and extra initiative is always great to have. Yeah, your main role is as the Dagger Pistol Thief to decap points and outnumber fights. And interrupting enemies will not be always your main thing to do, but with your steel you are also there to interrupt enemies from stomping, reviving, or using their healing skills. What you also have to do is immobilize enemies, because immobilize is the most dangerous condition ever in this game. If you immobilize someone, which means with timing, as I said in the video, wait after he dodged, boom, immobilize, I can stealth up myself, I can interrupt him, and you can see him here. If he's going to use his healing skill, he dodged, I steal, and I could have used my combo again. You can see this. Now I have to run away because he's on his hollow form, he can grant himself stability, he can stun me. Wow, he was able to get me there. I can interrupt him, dodge a little bit. He has his stability up, so I need to be careful. I interrupt him here, I try to interrupt him or just auto attack him. That's basically the main combos. Now the strength of the Sword and Dagger Thief is that he can really take every 1v1. But you should not do 1v1s because it takes a lot of time and some good timing to kill someone. You should never die. Same goes for the Dagger Pistol Thief. Your main goal is to stay always alive, decap points and outnumber fights. Those three things. And of course, if you have time during that, you have to finish the low HP targets. Your main goal is also that. And as I said on my Dagger Pistol Thief video, it is hard, I know, and you have to just master this to be good. Otherwise, you will just be a decent thief, I will say. You have always to take an eye on the minimap, watch where you are needed, watch where you have a low HP target, and watch when you can decap fast the point and get back into your team fights. What else can I say? The skills, I forgot to talk about them. Withdraw, it's just a tool to use to heal yourself up, of course, to grant yourself vigor when needed, and then to remove those those 3 or 4 conditions, plus dodge attacks, and of course 80 seconds cooldown. Really nice short cooldown, I love it. For the mobility I use it most of the times, and to get out of combat. Signet of Agility, the same, to cure conditions from you and nearby allies, can be used while reviving or just near an ally to remove conditions from him if he's in a dangerous position. Roll of Initiative, nice stun break, can be used in this way for mobility. You are getting chased, you dodged, you dodge, you dodge, you have no dodges left, then you can do this, you have your initiative back, swap to shortbow and just run away easily like that. It's a tool that you can use instead of wasting Shadow Stab, because Shadow Stab can be used quite more efficient. And yeah, I like to use it to stun break first before I use my Shadow Stab, but it depends hard on the situation, because you can also just Shadow Stab, get interrupted again, roll of initiative, and then just try to run away, Shadow Stab back, and then just run away even more with this combo. Basilisk Venom, to turn enemies into stone, and because we have from each skill category something, only from traps not, so improvisation when we steal and hit someone, most of the times one of those categories will be recharged and we can use them more often, allowing us to play more aggressive, with a little bit of luck of course. So that was the Sword and Dagger Thief and the comparison between those two. If you watch the first part, which you will see now with 2 other videos, plus you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can also follow me on Twitch to see me live playing. Plus you can ask me always in-game or under my videos any questions you like to know about the Thief or PvP overall, all the other professions, what you need to know and what you want to know. That was Happy No with the Sword and Dagger Thief, and the second video to the Thief comparison between Dagger Pistol and Sword and Dagger. I hope you saw the inside of those two, and the new rune reworks are also pretty fine for me. That was Happy No. I wish you all a good day, and I see you in my next videos. Bye bye all.